Remember, that means we have to use words from our sentence, or from our question and our answer. Remember that? Now, we have to provide evidence. Now, let's think about this. An investigator. If an investigator, Ian, thinks somebody's guilty, can they just say they're guilty? They have to do what? They have to prove it, right? Well, that's what we're doing today with these questions. Not only are we answering them, but we have to prove it using our text. We have to go back and find words that specifically prove or back up what we're saying. Okay, so that's what that means in the directions, and this is provide evidence. So let's look at number 1. This is based on the selection. How did animals look different to the way they do today? Now, when it says based on the selection, what does the word selection mean? Means the text, right? Good. Okay. Yeah, we have to look through all the paragraphs through the story. So we're going to have to read back through our story. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to start reading from the beginning. You have your cocktail? I want you to read from the beginning, and I want you to find how do the animals look different to the way they do today. And when you have found it, I want you to put your finger on it and keep it there. Okay? All right, okay, begin. Read your question, number 1. When you find it, put your finger on it. Finger on your answer. Got it? Alright, what paragraph did you find your answer? Paragraph 1. Everybody look at paragraph 1. Samara, can you read paragraph 1 for us? Okay, so it tells us there, right there in paragraph 1, how they look different, right? Now remember, when we're going to write our answer, we have to restate the question. So I want you to look at your question, and I want you to underline the words in your question that we're going to use to start our answer. Okay? Underline the words in number 1 that we're going to use to start our answer. Remember, part of your answer is already there for you. Now, do we need based on the selection? Yes. No. Okay. No. You don't need that in your answer? Okay, why do you think not, Ian? Well, let me ask you this. Is our answer in the whole thing? It's based on what? Did we have to look at the whole selection to find that answer? Where did we look? Where did you find in paragraph 1? So would we say based on the selection? We would say, very good, Monica. Say that again. We could say based on paragraph 1 because that is showing exactly where we found our answer. Do you understand that? Okay? So I would underline based on, and above selection, I would mark that out and put paragraph 1. Now, you can just abbreviate that for now. Okay? I just put P here and there.
So that means like, so yeah, polio because look at this, she was about the same age as Ida and Ella. She had braces on both legs, which was really skinny. And I know for a minute I seen her what was wrong. So she had polio, but so her dad couldn't serve in the war because he was trying to take care of her.
Because it means supports other people.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know that yet.
Yeah, because he had like a green star, or was it blue?
I think it was blue.
Yeah, like right beside that, like that served the war.
Oh.
And he saw that their daddy got onto the train.
You have support.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, attention up here, please. Once again, our question is saying on page 15, how does the gentleman at the train station convince Ann Faye's mom to take the money? Cite evidence from the text. So we're going to go to Caitlin's group first. Caitlin, what you got?
He convinces Ann Faye's mom by saying, I can't serve anymore, but I like to support those who can.
Okay. Can you take it a step further? Why does that convince Ann Faye's mom that it's okay to take his money? That's an excellent answer. I love how you restated the question. You have a fabulous job. Okay, everybody find that section that Caitlin pointed out. On page 15, toward the top, third paragraph down, it says, the man laughed softly. For these I don't know how to thank you, she said. So why does that convince her? Mama's a very proud person. She didn't want to take his money, okay? She wasn't used to taking handouts from people. But why do those words convince her that it's okay? Sonia?
Because since her husband's in the war, she knows how hard it'd be, and if she didn't take the money, that she would have, she also took, I don't know how to explain it.
Okay, it's okay. Do the best you can.
So, like, I figured that she kind of took it because of,
Okay. AJ?
I think she took it because I remember somewhere in the text the man saying that that everyone needs to help everyone because it's the Great Depression and they need to, that's one of the reasons she probably took it.
So could that be more evidence to support why she took it? Okay, what AJ is referring to is on page 14, I believe. Let me see if I can find it. Very bottom of page 14. Of course they didn't, said the man, but I want to give it. There's a war on and we all have to share. So that's what AJ was talking about. That's more evidence to support why Mama. Everybody needs to share and help each other out. And Sonia was trying to explain her thinking on why those words would convince Mama about the money. Malia, got some more for us?
I think that she took the money because he was talking about her for Myrtle's little one, and he said that he had a little girl too, so he knows how you love them and he wanted to help them and stuff, and
Okay. So he's basically trying to make her see I'm just like you. Okay. He can't serve in the war. And we learn later on when the family is driving away that they see that he has a little girl who had polio, and that's why he can't serve in the war. So he likes to support those who can. And that convinces Mama. Mama's like, well, my husband just left me to go fight in the war, and here's this nice gentleman who's saying, you know, you have little ones, I have little ones. There's a war on. We all need to support each other and share. And his final words to her that convince her, he's basically saying, I can't serve in the war, but I'd like to support those who can. So Mama's like, well, okay. That sounds like, you know, he can't go to the war, but he's willing to help me out, and he wants to support me because my husband is fighting in the war. He just left. So excellent job.
The top there, Erin. We are all people. So what do you think this section is going to give us information about? What kind of people? All people? Different people, maybe? Very good. Naomi said she used the title. And what does the title say? We are all alike. We are all different. So she's saying that maybe the title will help us know what this book's going to be about. So let's go ahead and look at this first page. Sanai, will you read us this first page? Make sure we're following along with our fingers so that we can read the words on the page. Okay? I want you to start at the beginning and reread that page for me.
we are all alike. We are all people. We are all different too. We are not. We do not look the same.
Much better. Okay? What is this thing down here at the bottom?
Caption.
I don't think that's a caption. It is a non-fiction text feature, but it's not a caption. I see a picture and I see a label. What's that called, Hunter?
Diagram.
A diagram. Excellent. Okay, because we have a picture and we have a label. It's a simple diagram, isn't it? But it's a diagram. Okay. We're going to need 2 reasons why you think it's that genre. Ready, Hunter? Ready, Hunter? All right, Jacob D, what do you think? First of all, what genre do you think it is? Okay. Why do you think it's nonfiction? If you're okay, prove it to me. Why do you think it's nonfiction? Okay, these are photographs and captions. What's that called? Aaron, it's a nonfiction text feature. Okay, that's one reason. What's something else that we saw? So there's not characters talking, but they're doing what?
They're talking about something.
What does that mean? Talking about something. Okay, so they're giving us what? What do we say nonfiction does? It informs us. Very good. Bree, what do you see?
Index.
Okay, we see an index. That's important. We don't see that in fiction books, do we? Okay, so a glossary.
Cool water. After they have their fill, Beto balks. Lewis pulls and pulls on Beto's reins, but Beto won't budge. The children are waiting for us. At last the burro gives in and steps across the stream. So it says Beto balks. Now, we don't usually use that word. What does that mean? What is he doing? Looking at the page, what is he doing? It looks like he's pressing like, what is he doing? Okay, but what is Beto doing? It says Lewis pulls and pulls on Beto's rein. So he's pulling Beto. What is Beto doing? Christopher? Okay, but look at his face. Is he wanting to cross that street? No. So what do you think balks means, Diamond? And if he's stopping, that means he's refusing to cross, right? He's got his hooves down in there and he's not moving anywhere. He doesn't want to go. But then finally it says he gives in and he steps across the stream.